Hello YouTube, Arrowsassin here today and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing a video on the updated characters that I have. I did one of these back in the day and you guys want me to do an updated version of it. So that is basically what we're going to be doing today. Let's go ahead and get this started. So first toon, many of you know if you watch the videos, I have my Warlock. His name is I Am the Lock. I'm mainly a destruction type of person, so that's his spec. So that's pretty much it. He is actually one of the few first characters I've ever made in this game, so he's stuck by pretty much ever since. I think he was a gnome when I first started this game, but he switched throughout the years. But yeah, he's mostly an orc now because I like Horde more personally. But yeah, you can see he's 118 at the moment. He's getting closer and closer to 120. This toon, I don't really know if I plan to leave in the bracket, of course, but I'm pretty sure this will be my next 120 because I don't really care for my luck as much. But, yeah, this is my Warlock. This is my first ever toon made in this game. As you can tell, obviously pandas were not back in the game back then. This toon was a Night Elf when I first started playing with my mom when she first got this game. I played her account because I was very young back then, and I wanted to play Night Elf, so I played Night Elf back in the day, and this was obviously before I started liking Horde more, so yeah, also the name wasn't really that name back then. It was called Tyler Bow back then. But yeah, this is pretty much my first ever toon. That's really all there is to it. So this toon is pretty ancient. So, and as many of you know, my druid, this is also one of the toons that was made back in the day. I can't remember every single class, but I'm pretty sure, like, I know my top 3 toons that I made back in Classic were my Warlock, my Hunter, and my Druid. So, yeah, my Druid, this is, like I said, one of my more ancient toons. I think he has one of the classic titles, like, if you remember back in the day, if you played Black and Classic, you can get the titles like Knight Captain, which my Hunter got. That's as far as I got. I wanted to get Grand Marshal, but couldn't get it. My Warlock, I think, got Corporal, and I don't remember what my Druid got. I'll have to check, but yeah, that's pretty much the info about my Druid. A Chamois. This toon was made in the Burning Crusade when I made a Draenei Shaman back in the day, so this toon is about, not as old as my other toons, but still pretty dang old for, because like I said, the Burning Crusade was quite a long time ago. Kratos. I honestly can't really remember how old this toon is. If I remember right, it might be my Worgen Warrior that I made this toon as out of boredom back in Mists of Pandaria. I can't really remember. I might be wrong on that. So I honestly am not really sure about this one. Maybe I did make this as Horde when I first made it. I don't know. It's hard to keep track. McDonald's was a toon I made in Warlords just for fun to play in one of the lower level brackets. I started leveling it up a little bit of boredom, so he's 107. I just left him there for like forever. So not really much to say about that. It's just a standard toon I don't even really touch, basically. Arrow is my former 85 Twink Hunter from Mists of Pandaria, which some of my subscribers will know who he is. He was Legolas back in the 85 days, but yeah, so he's pretty much 120 right now, and one of the main 120s I play. So that's really all there is to it. This is my 119 Rogue. I plan on leaving him in the 119 bracket to play with friends. There's 3 toons currently right now I play the 119 bracket with, and this toon is basically one of them. Meet my newest addition, 119, Animal. If you guys remember, I played 101 with him back in Legion for fun in World PvP. I have a video on it up if you want to check it out for yourself. Yeah, I moved him to 119 a few days ago. If you watched my Boomkin Balance Guide video, I said I was leveling a druid in my spare time. This is it. Don't worry, I won't be making any videos on the 119 bracket. I already know enough people want to see 120, so I have 120 droid, so you don't have to worry about saying 119, but this is pretty much what I play these days. I hardly play 120 as much anymore. I just don't want to deal with the 20-minute queue times versus like the 5 to 10 minutes you get as Horde in this bracket. So, that's the reason why I enjoy this bracket more personally. I would recommend it to anyone, so that's the reason why I keep my Rogue and my Druid to 119, but odds are I will probably level my Warlock to 120 because I don't really care for it, and I know you guys want to see more 120 anyways, because most of my requests is always the classes I have lower level. Like, for example, I have my Hunter 120, don't get really any requests for that. Shaman, I play Enhancement, don't get very many requests for that. And Demon Hunter, I don't get many requests for 120 either. So, either way, you guys know my Priest Sun. This tune has bounced around so much, I honestly don't remember how or when I made him personally, so can't really speak for him that much. He's just there, but I play him sometimes. Just kind of depends. Sora, which is actually my 120 Demon Hunter, and it looks like my weapon is glitched out. One is half artifact, one is half nut. Better for Azeroth, pretty much. That's cool. But, yeah, he was a tune I made in Legion, obviously, when they first created Demon Hunters. I love Demon Hunters. It's probably one of my more favorite classes in the game, but not many people want to see videos on it, so I haven't really played it that much because, like I said, I mainly play 119 Balanced Druid now because, obviously, Balanced Druid is my main, and I want to just play this game instead of waiting 20-minute queue times for a battleground. I mean, I could Merc mode, but I like Horde more, you know? This was a tune I made for the Heritage Armor, so she's just stuck at 110 right now, out of just sitting there because, you know, not really worth playing. Critical was a Lightforged Draenei I boosted back in Legion because I wanted to play the Lightforged Draenei race for you guys. This is another Lightforged Draenei I was going to level just strictly for the Heritage Armor. You can see I gave up at the level 32 because screw leveling. And this was the warrior I leveled in BFA for the Heritage Armor. So this is how I got the Heritage Armor for the Mega Heart work. That's all there is to it. Let's go on to the next realm. By the way, just to keep up heads in mind, is that some of these tunes I won't really remember where they're from, but I'll try to my best to explain their story of how they were created. Next is Critical. This is one of the 3 tunes I plan on keeping at 119 because it's fun to me, and again, you guys already know why I like the lower level bracket. But yeah, he's a very ancient tune as well. This tune is so ancient, in fact, that back in the Burning Crusade, he has the Ripper, which, if you don't know what that is, it's a music guitar that you can play your music on. I also have the Sun Lute from Mists of Pandaria as well, so yeah, this tune is... He's probably got most of my favorite items in the game, so... He's definitely a really ancient tune, for sure. Beast was a tune I made back in Wrath of the Lich King. He was human, I think, first, because of, family members, but then again, Wrath of the Lich King is when I slowly turned back into the Horde. Because Classic and the Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King, well, mid-Wrath of the Lich King, is when I played Alliance, basically, more. And then the rest of Wrath of the Lich King is when I went Horde. And was Horde ever since. Alright, here's the most popular question that I get asked. I once had a mage tune named Mario. It was a gnome mage with a Mario type of transmog. This is the tune. I switched him to Orc because, honestly, I wanted to play Mega Heart Orc Mage. Orc is my favorite race in the game. And, yeah, that's where he is. Kung Fu Panda, I honestly don't even remember about this tune. I think I was made back in Warlords, and I was just playing it for laughs. I don't even know. Honestly, I don't know. I think this tune was like... I honestly can't even remember. Beast was a tune I was leveling a little bit for fun as well. I got to 97. That's really all there is to it. Slenderman was a tune I think I played in Mists of Pandaria. As you can see, he has like, I think that's the Grievous gear. I don't know if he's transmogged. That tells you how long it's been since I played this tune. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I haven't touched him ever really since. He's like level 93 now, but that's it. Bruce Lee, as you know, is my monk that I've been playing videos for you guys. This tune was made in Miss Pandaria. He was a panda when I first made him because it was the first time I ever got to play the panda race in the game. And he switched out throughout the years. He's been a gnome, he's been an orc, he's been a Tauren, he's been a bunch of several different stuff. Probably won't be the last, we'll see. Critical was a tune I made just to test out the Stormwind transmog, I believe, when the movie came out. You can see he's wearing the shield and the, I think, a random sword. I don't know. Credited was a tune I planned on, freaking mouth, whatever. Completely ignore that. Credited was a tune I made for the level 80 raid title. What's it called? Algron's Observer. I planned on getting that title, but unfortunately, I've been too lazy and haven't really worked toward it. ICU was a demon hunter I planned on making for fun. As you can see, I ended up dying and I just haven't touched it. I don't know. It was pretty stupid. I think I went AFK or something and then I just got bored and didn't really care to go back to the body. He's been 104 ever since. You can see that's happening. Jack Sparrow is the tune that I did a Legion video versus, like, I think, was it the BFA pre-patch? I don't know. I think it was BFA pre-patch, maybe it wasn't. And I was killing the max, no it wasn't, because I killed him. It was a video I made back in Legion, and I was killing max level players at like level 100 or something, or maybe it was 101, I don't know, I think it was 100. And then that's it. I haven't really touched this since I made it to like 101 and I just left. Next roam, Mal'Ganis. These are the rest of the roams I don't really touch at all. So you can see, like, I had BOA gear on this tune, took it away, and I think I was going to delete this tune, but, I just didn't. So you can see all the tunes I really just don't really mess with anymore. You can see I don't have the armor on them. So, and I know what you guys are thinking. Basically, no, I'm not doing our roleplay crap that Moonguard does. This is just tunes I got rid of their BOA gear because I needed it for other tunes. Because I used the same type of BOA gear because that has enchants on them. So that's the reason why they don't have any gear. I still keep these tunes. I'll probably just delete them eventually as I don't really touch them. But yeah, moving on between those two. Jack Sparrow was a tune I made a Legion video also on as well. I played sub and that. I know you guys want me to do a sub rogue video. I do not have any plans to play sub. It's the one spec one of the few specs I just refuse to play. I hate the spec personally, even when it was broken in Legion. Wasn't that fun. And he's been 105 ever since. Solar Flare was a level 80 twink back in Miss where I just went and soloed level 80 raids like Volt. I did that to one-shot bosses. It was actually pretty dang insane back then because if you used Miss Pandaria gear on level 80 tunes, you would just destroy people. I remember seeing level 80 solo Miss Pandaria raids, if I remember right. It was pretty dang broken. And yeah, that's pretty much all the tune is for. This was just a random tune I decided to level and got bored of in 24 levels. Yeah, it seems like another new record. As you can see, I pretty much have all the BOA gear still. Even have that bloody dancing steel engine, I guess, on it, because it looks like it's red. Axel is a holy pally I played in Miss Pandaria, and stopped playing him a little bit during it. I think he has a mix of, like, Grievous and, Prideful. And that's it for the Mal'Ganis roam. Let's go on to Kor'gath. Dark Mage was a tune I remember making for sure. I think it was Horde, and then it went to Alliance at one point, and then I just kind of stopped playing him ever since. So that's pretty much the origin story of this tune. Kill shot for the win was an 85 Undead Hunter, because I really wanted to see how Undead Hunters played. I think it was when Undead Hunters were first a thing, because I don't think they were a thing once. Like, they were new, and I wanted to try out Undead Hunter, and that's pretty much what I did, because I had a huge thing for Hunters back then, because I have, like, a lot of Hunters. I liked Hunters, and yeah, I had never tried Undead before, and I leveled it up to 85, and had a little bit of fun. So, eventually got bored of him, and he's just been here ever since. I'm the priest. I'm not really remembering how or when he was here, but I think he's level 70 geared, so it's probably like a Burning Crusade type of thing. Sora was, I think, the same reason as the I'm the priest. He's just a level 70. You can see he's in like brutal gear. I mean, they're not really transmog. You can even see for yourself. So that's pretty much my guess. Moving on to Ditch. Kung Fu Orc, apparently he's missing some pants, or I'm blind, that's just disturbing. But he was a 72 twink, I think, a long time ago, and have not touched him in years, so it's really all there is to it. Shaw of Anger was made pretty much as a joke to, you can guess it, Shaw of Anger. That's really all there is to it. I think I played him back when Warlocks had Shadow Flame, if I remember right, because now I'm looking at this tune, I remember playing him with Shadow Flame. Darth Vader was a former 70 twink, kind of like Kung Fu Orc. Have not touched him in a very long time, so he's just been 70 ever since. Guns Blazing was kind of like Sora and I'm the Priest, just a former 70 person, nothing really special, kind of like, he's not a twink or anything, he's just there. Like I said, guys, you pretty much will obviously know, like, the only two realms I play is Duskwood and Bloodhoof. Most of the other realms are pretty much abandoned characters. Like, Yuna here was a Warlords tune that I made tons of videos on. Yeah, like, if you want to go back and see my Warlords videos, you'll see this Elemental Shaman was the tune I made videos on. And I guess this is just a level 1 tune for some random reason. Aerial Peak. Gonna move on to this. Animal, I think this was a random tune I was leveling on Aerial Peak for fun. Mulan was a tune I made back with a friend in Miss Pandarium, so she's stuck at level 90 because I don't really, the same person I played with, I haven't really done with anything anymore, so it's really always to it. Ultros, let's go ahead and check this one out. This was a tune I made to help a friend's guild charter. That's all there is to it. Illidan. This was a tune, if you guys have been around that long, because it's been a long time since I've actually continued that series. But I was doing the Iron Man challenge, and I completely abandoned it. So I'm sure maybe some of you, if you even remember it, will probably be wondering, like, what the heck happened to the series? Well, yeah, I kind of stopped. Yeah, that's pretty much what this tune is. And the final one, as we all know, is Moonguard, which Claw Your Face is here, and I played him back in Miss Pandarium, and he is about Tyrannical geared, so when was Tyrannical? Probably about mid-Miss Pandaria is when I stopped playing this tune. And all there is to it. So, that's it, guys. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. This is what you guys wanted to see. Some stuff has changed from the obviously from the last video, but for the most part, everything is kind of the same. And see you guys later.